So my boys have a little red and white radio flyer tricycle, the little spoke wheel jobby, and they broke one of the back wheels finally, which doesn't surprise me, they can tear up anything. Anyway, I proceeded to repair and modify it to more of our liking. So here it is. Started out by beefing up the rear axle, dropped it down a little bit, which actually raises the vehicle up. Obviously added some bigger tires, painted the wheels black. Like I said, the tricycle at first was red and white. Now it's a flat blue with a gloss clear coat over it, and then a gloss black. I think it turned out pretty cool. Built some custom handlebars for it. Like I said, it already had a set of the stock handlebars and a set of ape hangers. I'll put them on at the end of the video and show what those look like. Oh, hi buddy. He's working on it. Swiss cheese the back of the seat for a little style. Hi buddy. These pedals turned out cooler than I figured they would. And actually, if I would have known they were gonna look that cool, I'd have spent more time laying out the holes. I just eyeballed all these holes and they turned out fairly straight, but not perfect. Anyway, they work pretty well. Then I got a fork from a donor bicycle, little BMX bike. That's where this tire and wheel came from too. We had a parts bike that came with another bicycle that we bought. So we had a few spare parts laying around. Built the crank. I had to build everything so it could come apart. So I used a little roll pin system here. I tack welded the axle all together so it wouldn't freewheel. You can't have a freewheeling tricycle like when it's built like this. Anyway, I cut the tabs and built a way to dismantle everything in order to change the tire or tube. Something that I hadn't thought of until I got to working on it, going from a solid rubber tire like what's on the stock tricycle to a inflatable tube tire. Made things a little more complicated up there. And I increased the crank throw since it was a bigger tire, from 3 inches to 4 inches. My 2-year-old can ride it, but it's a little tougher for him because it's a little taller and longer stroke. But my 7-year-old loves it. He can get along with it just fine. Add a little bit of a custom flare with a skull grommet on the back. And there's the trailer hitch, because we have to be able to pull a trailer. And there it is with the ape hangers on it. A little bit on the insane side.
Watch you biking? Yeah, that doesn't make it too hard. It's still like hard.
And that's the little trailer I built for the little red tricycle a few years ago. The boys love pulling it around, but I can't stand how it looks now that we have the new looking tricycle, so I'm gonna do some modifications to make the trailer match the trike. Well, there we go. It just had to be done. Nice.
Why did you